Canada has long been known as a welcoming nation, with open doors to immigrants worldwide. But recent announcements suggest a shift in this approach, with a significant reduction in immigration targets over the next 3 years. What does this mean for those planning to move to Canada, and what are the factors behind this major policy shift? 1. Introduction to the policy change. Today, we're diving into Canada's new immigration policy announcement from Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's government. This marks a significant change as the government plans to reduce the number of immigrants coming to Canada over the next 3 years. If you or someone you know is planning to immigrate, this video will explain what you need to know. 2. Overview of Trudeau's announcement. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and his government recently announced plans to scale back on Canada's annual immigration targets. This reduction is being framed as a strategic response to multiple issues, ranging from housing shortages to labor market adjustments. Currently, Canada has been bringing in about 500,000 new permanent residents each year, a historically high number aimed at addressing labor shortages. However, over the next 3 years, Trudeau's government is looking to gradually reduce this number. While this isn't an immediate drop, it marks a shift in Canada's immigration priorities. 3. Key reasons behind the reduction. So, why the reduction? Let's break down the key factors driving this decision. Housing crisis. One of the biggest issues Canada faces right now is a severe housing shortage. With more immigrants coming in, the demand for housing continues to rise, making housing unaffordable in cities like Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal. Cut to shots of densely populated neighborhoods and rising rental prices in Canada. Healthcare and social services strain. Canada's healthcare system is already under pressure, with long wait times and limited resources in many areas. An increased population strains these resources even further, making it difficult to provide quality healthcare services to all residents. Overlay of recent headlines about healthcare shortages and strain on social services. Economic adjustments. While immigration helps with filling job gaps, Canada's economy is facing inflation and potential budget cuts, making it harder to sustain such high immigration levels. Reducing immigration could, theoretically, allow for more economic stability in the long run. 4. How will this impact immigration categories? Now, let's take a closer look at how this change will affect specific immigration categories. Trudeau's announcement didn't specify which categories would face the largest cuts, but based on previous policies, we can speculate. Economic immigration. Economic immigrants, such as skilled workers and investors, have traditionally been a priority. However, with the focus shifting towards addressing local issues, we might see more stringent requirements or quotas for this category. Family sponsorship. Family reunification has been a cornerstone of Canada's immigration policy. While family sponsorship programs are generally protected, there may be increased processing times or tighter requirements. International students. Canada has welcomed a large number of international students, especially over the past decade. With this policy change, new restrictions on postgraduate work permits could make it tougher for students to transition to permanent residency. Refugees. Refugee intake might also be impacted. While Canada remains committed to humanitarian efforts, the reduction may mean fewer spots for asylum seekers or refugees over the next few years. 5. Potential outcomes and implications. So, what could this reduction actually mean for Canada's future? Pros. By easing the strain on housing and social services, the government hopes to improve the quality of life for residents. Lower numbers could mean better resource distribution, with more affordable housing and quicker healthcare response times. Cons. On the flip side, reducing immigration could impact the labor market, especially in fields where Canada faces severe skill shortages. This reduction may also have economic impacts, as new immigrants contribute significantly to Canada's economy and workforce diversity. 6. Public and expert opinions. This decision has sparked mixed reactions from Canadians and experts alike. Experts' viewpoint. Many immigration experts believe that while short-term adjustments may alleviate housing concerns, Canada's long-term economic goals require a steady influx of skilled workers to stay competitive globally. Public opinion. Some Canadians are supportive, seeing the reduction as necessary, while others worry it might slow down the growth and diversity Canada prides itself on. 7. Advice for aspiring immigrants. If you're an aspiring immigrant, here are a few tips on how to navigate these changes. Strengthen your profile. If you're applying under an economic immigration category, consider enhancing your qualifications, gaining Canadian work experience, or studying in high-demand fields. Explore regional programs. Provinces have specific immigration programs that may still be open to filling labor gaps, so it might be beneficial to apply through the provincial nominee programs. Stay updated on policy changes. Keep an eye on updates from the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada (IRCC) website or consult immigration consultants to stay informed about any further changes. As Canada's immigration policy adapts to new realities, the road to becoming a Canadian resident may look different in the coming years. But Canada will continue to welcome those who can contribute to the country's growth, just on a more selective basis. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates on immigration and other global news. Let us know in the comments what you think about these changes, and we'll see you in the next video.